Hello everyone, welcome back. Today, or this week, or this month, whatever, is officially episode 10 of He's Glasgow, She's London, the podcast.
Woohoo!
Well done, love, we made it.
Episode 10, double figures, boom, boom, boom.
It's very exciting. Last week you thought was 2 weeks ago, you thought it was episode 10, but unfortunately it wasn't.
No.
I'm afraid. But yes, welcome back everyone. Hope you're well, hope you're having a lovely day. Before we get into it, as usual, you can follow us across all the social medias and all that good stuff. There will be links in every description wherever you're listening / watching this. We're on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, the lot.
All of it.
Yep, so feel free to give us a follow. We post there semi-regularly, I suppose. And feel free to drop us a message if you want, a little DM, a little question, a little tidbit, anything at all.
A little quiz.
A little whatever. And if it's, appropriate, then we will read it, and whatever. If it's not appropriate, then we'll ignore it and report you. But
and you can try better next time.
Exactly. But yeah, welcome back. Welcome to episode 10, love. How are you?
I'm good, thanks.
Are you well?
I am. I'm good. How are you?
I'm all right. No, I'm pretty good.
Oh?
Yeah, I'm pretty good.
Yeah, good.
This episode for the observant among you is a little bit late, I'm afraid.
Eek.
It's 2 days late. Because one day I was very tired, and one day you were very tired.
I think it was more than just tiredness. It's not like we can't be bothered. It was just a mix of emotions, wasn't it? It just wasn't going to work.
I know, we both agreed that it would come across quite boring, potentially, and like if we didn't want to do it / listen to it, then why would anyone else? But I think we're both feeling pretty good today, which is nice.
Woohoo!
So yeah, apologies about the delay, the lateness, but we're back, and we'll be back to regularly scheduled programming on the respective days that we should be doing it, I think. But guess what?
What?
We have, I alluded to this the other day,
You did?
a new listener's location.
Woo!
Do you want to have a guess? I'll give you 3 guesses.
Okay. Out of the whole world.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just 3.
France.
No.
South America.
No.
Asia?
No. It's quite broad.
Yeah.
But no. We have a listener who only listened to episode 8, not episode 9.
Okay.
Even though episode 9 was out before they came on board.
Interesting.
Thank you regardless,
Yeah.
I suppose. From Algeria.
Ah, hi Algeria.
From Algiers in Algeria.
Nice.
So I'll cheers to you.
Oh, look at you and your dad jokes. Hey.
That was good fun. I enjoyed that.
How long have you been waiting to say that?
I just thought about it there.
Nah.
I promise you I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you saw, Algiers, and then you saw it like 2 weeks ago. You're like, can't wait to do Algiers.
No, I've not been sitting on it. But there we go. That was good fun. I enjoyed that. And before we continue, potential apologies in advance if you can hear our baby in the background. She's fine.
Yeah.
She's in bed. She went to bed 2 hours ago, but she has been just shouting to herself the entire time.
She just chats away, gets up, has a little walk about the cot.
Yeah, not shouts isn't bad, just like, has
blah,
a
blah, blah,
yeah,
blah.
that sort of thing.
Yeah.
So she's kind of calm, but she's also wriggling her legs at the minute, so she might give us a little cry at some point.
Yeah, you might hear her trying to get on the podcast.
Yeah, not yet. She's far too young. But anyway, like I said, welcome back. Shall we move on to some Glasgow / London trivia?
Yeah.
Do you have trivia this week?
Of course I do.
Do you? Would you like to hear my trivia?
Sure.
So listen to this. I genuinely only learned this when I was doing some research for this episode, and I thought it was very cool.
Okay.
So, Stan Laurel of Laurel and Hardy fame?
Sure, yeah.
Do you like Laurel and Hardy?
Can't really say I've seen much.
I like Laurel and Hardy. I've not watched them for many years, but I do like them. Anyway, so Stan Laurel, again of Laurel and Hardy fame,
Yes.
massive comedians back in the day. Stan Laurel made his comedic debut in Glasgow at the Britannia Panopticon.
Oh.
Which...
Does that exist?
It does. So it still exists, and it is also the world's oldest surviving music hall.
Okay. It's called a what? Panopticon.
Panopticon, yeah.
Is that 5 and 8?
I don't know. maybe. I don't know. But it still exists to this day. I didn't know that either. You can still go. It still has shows on and things, but it also does like tours and stuff because it's got such a rich history. And as soon as you go on the website, the first thing that comes up is Stan Laurel made his debut here. So that's
their claim to fame.
Well, that's a double claim to fame. They are the world's oldest surviving music hall.
Wow.
And Stan Laurel made his debut there when he was like 14 or 15.
Wow.
He done
young.
some stand-up. Don't know why he was there. He was there. And it's at Trongate. You know Trongate?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's right about there. I didn't realise it was there.
Maybe we can go and have a look
Maybe.
next week.
Yeah, they still do stuff. Yeah, we'll be up the road next week. So I thought that was quite fun. I thought that was a nice bit of history. And it was like, it builds on from last episode where I brought up JFK.
Yeah,
I was at the weekend
that's what I was
before.
thinking, yeah.
So there's like a theme of famous
People's
people who
firsts.
made their starts in Glasgow, which is quite nice. And I've just thought of a next week's trivia
Oh.
of a similar theme.
Excellent.
Excellent. But yeah, that's me. That's my trivia for this week.
For next week, can you also find out about the Panopticon thing? Because I would like to know what that means.
The Panopticon.
Yeah.
Panopticon.
Okay, sure.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I will do
So if
my.
it's not octagon, then it's probably not an 8-sided.
No,
shape.
probably not. But I'll do my very best to find out why. Well, Panopticon's a word.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's not. That's not the only building that's called Panopticon.
Ah, okay.
I think Panopticon is like a theatre space.
Ah.
Why it's called that, I don't know. Maybe
That
it
makes
is
much
something.
much more sense then.
Maybe it has something to do with like shapes or sides or numbers or something. I don't know. I couldn't tell you, but
Acoustics.
I will possibly. But I'll learn for you.
Thank you.
No problem.
Appreciate.
Hit me with some trivia, please.
Okay. So, did you know London Bridge was sold in 1968 and is now in Arizona? At one point, London Bridge really was about to fall down, so its parts were sold to American entrepreneur Robert McCulloch for $2.46 million. It now stands in Arizona, accompanied by a red telephone box. The new London Bridge that stands in its place on the Thames was completed in 1973. So 5 years later.
That's actually quite interesting. I was going to hit you with, well, I've walked across the bridge many times. Thank you.
Not that one, that's the new one.
Oh, well, brilliant. Why was it sold?
Because it was falling down.
So why did...
So the entrepreneur bought all of the parts
Yeah.
before it fell down, I guess, and he rebuilt it in Arizona.
Why couldn't it have been salvaged / rebuilt where it stood?
Maybe it could have, but maybe they fancied a new one. And making 2.4 million in the process.
And it fell down like the song.
Exactly.
It's funny that.
I know, weird, isn't it?
That is interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I've just thought of another bit of Glasgow trivia that's semi-related to that.
Okay.
So we need to wait for the next one.
Oh gosh.
So much
trivia.
That was interesting. I enjoyed that. Thank you, love. I appreciate it.
No problem.
Shall we move on?
What have we been up to?
What have we been up to? Well, I've wrote down quite a few bits here.
We've been up to a lot, that's why.
I have, and to be honest, a lot of it is all about me. Because I was like, well, I have been doing quite a bit. Some of you're in there a little bit.
Yeah, I hope so.
No, of course. But what have we been up to? What have we been up to over the last 2 and a bit weeks?
What have we been up to? Oh, we went for lunch with all my pals. Well, our
When?
pals now. Weekend before last.
Oh, so we did. I couldn't remember what we'd done the weekend before last. Like, when I was writing these notes, I was like, that weekend there was mad. But
Yeah.
what did we do the week before? I couldn't remember. That's right. We did go for
went
lunch.
For lunch with a very pregnant friend and a newborn parent.
Yeah. That was fun. I enjoyed
It was
that.
good, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby was on good form.
Baby was in good
You
form.
got little newborn cuddles.
Oh yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Oh, that was nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that was lovely. Yeah, I forgot about that.
And then on the Sunday, I had a massage.
Oh, so you did. That's
And
right.
you brought the baby down to meet me afterwards for
Oh,
lunch.
that's right. Because I've wrote something here for the next section, but I suppose we can bring it forwards a little bit. I wrote that we tried to play a little prank on the baby.
Oh yeah, that didn't go so well.
She didn't really care, did she?
Yeah. So you phoned me as I came out of the massage.
Yeah.
Yeah, as I came out of the massage, that's fine, that works.
Yeah. Don't know why you panicked.
I was thinking like massage company, massage parlor, yeah.
That's massage.
Massage.
Yeah. Massage.
Yeah, you sent me a text. Call me as soon as you can or something. And then a minute later, Nothing to worry about, by the
Yeah,
way.
But I did say,
I was like, eek.
I did say it's fine. Like, it's all
Yeah.
good. Don't worry about it. Like,
But it was obviously an afterthought because you sent it in the next one.
Yeah.
Like, oh wait, that sounds kind of serious.
yeah.
And then I called you and you were like, shall we prank the baby? Because I was on the first floor of a building and you were on the ground floor. And you said, why don't you come down and walk past us, but don't acknowledge us and see if the baby's like, hey, that's my mum.
Yeah.
And she did not react at all whatsoever.
She could not give less of a fuck.
Walked past twice.
Twice we did.
She looked at me.
Yeah.
We made eye contact and she didn't even acknowledge.
Well, it was kind of like today when I got off the train.
Yeah.
And you were waiting for me with the baby, and we were making eye contact the entire time I was walking down the stairs, and she just did not care.
And I was pointing at you and everything,
Yeah.
and she's just like,
She was looking at everyone else, and I got right up to her and she went,
yep, cool.
all right, hello.
Yeah, I expected you to come back. What's
Yep.
the point?
So maybe our baby is either not prankable,
No.
or she's just a bit too young to be pranked.
I feel like she's been quite tired in both things as well. I think maybe if she was more
Yeah,
awake and stuff,
yeah.
maybe not.
Who knows? Maybe she just doesn't like pranks. Maybe
Yeah.
she's like, no.
Maybe she's like, well, if you're going to pretend like you don't know me, I'm going to pretend like I don't know you.
Maybe that's the case. Who knows? But yeah, we played our first little prank on the baby again. It didn't go well. But you had a lovely massage.
I did. It was very good.
Was it nice? You said it was nice.
It was good. It was a long time coming, and now I need more.
See, that's how they get you.
Yeah.
They get you in at the introductory price.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, why don't you come back for this price a month sort of thing.
This price a month.
Yeah. I think they're so good that they can make you feel like quite relaxed and chilled, but they also like program a little kink into your muscles.
I do reckon.
So it's like,
So you've got to come back.
yeah, so like 2 weeks this will start to flare up again because I've done boop, this.
Boop.
Yep. And now you're like, yeah, I'm getting a bit,
Oh, I better go back to that
yeah,
massage.
because I felt really good for that 2 weeks.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe. What else have we been up to?
Me and the baby weren't very well.
No, that's right. Yeah.
Had a little cold and things.
Yeah.
But nothing too crazy. Just
No.
a bit annoying, really.
A little bit annoying.
And the biggest news of all
Oh.
is that I'm talking to a Taskmaster champion.
You
right
are,
now.
everyone. I tweeted about this and put it on Instagram and stuff. Forevermore on the podcast, there will be a Taskmaster champion.
Yeah.
It's not anyone from the show. It's me.
It's you.
It's me, everyone. I won Taskmaster the live experience.
You did.
We went last Friday. We had a lovely time.
Very good. It was our first date
Yeah.
since having a baby. The first date on our own.
Oh yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
A first date ever.
Nice to meet you.
Yep. Well, we did act kind of like that though, which is kind of
Yeah.
cute and fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, we went last Friday. If you're a fan of the show, then
Yeah.
it's definitely worth it. It's good fun. If you're just a fan of experiences but not necessarily Taskmaster, it's maybe a bit expensive.
Yeah, and I think it would be a
Slightly.
bit too nuanced. Like,
Yeah, I think
it
it's
wouldn't be as funny because you
it's-
wouldn't get it.
yeah, it's very Taskmaster humour. It's very quirky and it's very we enjoy that sort of thing.
Yeah.
I don't think we'll share the tasks on here because they
No,
asked
yeah.
us to be polite and not do it, and we don't really want to ruin the experience if you do go.
Yeah.
But if you're a big fan, it's worth it. It was £100 a ticket,
Yeah.
which is expensive. But if you're a big fan, and then if you win especially, I would have paid £200. For
Oh,
that.
would you?
Oh,
Wow.
for sure. But
And you
yeah,
get some free drinks and
got-
it's a nice little area
Yeah.
to hang out in and stuff.
yeah. Well,
so-
they recreate the house,
yeah.
and then there's a task in each room of the house, and then there's like a final task. But yeah, outside the house is like all the set, like the caravan and the cow and the shed and that sort of thing. There's a little museum and a little gift shop and a bar and all that sort of stuff. And yeah, you get free drinks and you can have some food if you want and just take some lovely pictures and buy
Yeah,
stuff.
It was a good time.
It was really, I had a lovely time.
I did too.
Yeah.
I do feel like we were very much sort of on parent timing.
Oh, for
like
sure.
we definitely could have bought tickets for later in the day. Yeah, because I feel like we were like, well, we'll get there for midday when we could have quite easily gone for 2 p.m. or something instead. But we were just like, well, we'll be up. Why not?
Yeah, but I think we went at the right time because I might not have won another time.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just going to keep chatting about this because
You're a champion.
I'm a champion.
champion.
I beat everyone in the tasks leading up to the final task, and then I won the final task.
You did.
I did.
Got a medal.
I got a
got a photograph in the frame.
a proper medal as well, not just like a wee plastic thing.
No,
Like
it was weighty.
a
Yeah.
proper weighted bit of metal. So yeah, every week I might introduce myself as the Taskmaster champion.
Let's not.
No, we'll see how it goes.
No.
The people might love it.
I'm going to say no.
The people might love it. The people,
Very proud of you, love, but
the
no.
shareholders might love it.
Shareholders,
Well,
wow.
the listeners are the shareholders.
Okay.
So yeah, they might love it. So yeah.
Well, yeah, let us know then, people.
Yeah, if you love it, then let us know. If
Mm-hmm.
you don't, then tough. You'll learn to love it.
All right.
Yeah. But that was good fun. I really enjoyed that. I had a lovely time with you.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
we went for a little lunch, went for a little walk.
Where did we go for lunch again? We went to Seven
Dials.
Dials. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was nice. We had some Lucky's fried chicken.
Yeah,
And then we went a little walk and then we went home.
and baby hung out with my parents all day.
She did. She had a lovely time.
Yeah, didn't seem fussed that we were gone.
No, she didn't.
Seemed quite happy to have us back, but probably wouldn't have minded either way.
In between, she's like, oh, all right. Whatever. It's fine.
Cool, see you later.
Um,
But yeah, it was nice to have a little date day with you.
it was. And then hopefully we'll have another one soon
Yeah.
for our anniversary. That would be nice.
Whoop whoop.
And we can chat all about that if that happens.
Well, it is going to happen.
Well, the anniversary will happen.
You've booked the day off, no?
That's not been approved yet.
Okay, great.
Yeah. So there we go. Smashing. What else have we been up to?
You've been up to loads of stuff.
I've been up to tons of stuff, to be honest with you.
Go on, talk about yourself.
Oh, here we go. All right, I'm just waiting for it. So that weekend, the Friday, we went to Taskmaster. Lovely time. Best day of the weekend. Saturday, I had a lovely wedding. It was lovely. Someone I work with, I got invited to the full day. It's my second ever ceremony, full day wedding / reception thing.
Yeah.
It was great. It was in Reigate, which I thought was miles away, but it's not that bad, to be fair. It was
Yeah.
fine. Got all suited and booted, had a lovely meal, had a lovely day, had a few drinks.
Yeah, you look great.
Thank you. And yeah, it was nice. I hadn't been to a wedding in a long time. Well, with you was the last wedding I've been to.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was a really nice time. I won't share too much details, just respecting privacy of the person that was getting married.
Yeah. But there was lots of lovely little details and it seemed like a nice...
There was one of my favourite details was like they had. Well, I told you that. Yeah, they had like in like sort of mini reception area. They had little tiny DVD and game cases.
Yeah.
All scattered about. There was about 30 of them all in, and then on the back it explained what each of them were and what it meant to the couple. So it was like, oh, we watch this film every time we go on a holiday, or this is the first game that we finished as a family, or this is our Christmas film, or our first film, or whatever it was. And it was just nice little mementos. It was like, oh,
Yeah.
why is Scrubs there? Oh, that's nice. Why is Lord of the Rings there?
Yeah.
That's nice. So yeah, it was a lovely time. I enjoyed it.
Good.
And then on a Sunday, I went to the NFL.
Yeah.
I went all the way to Tottenham on my own.
Big boy now.
It's fine. As in the areas, it's fine.
Yeah.
Loads of stuff there. I had mixed reviews beforehand, but the stadium was lovely. The stadium was huge.
Yeah.
But yeah, I went to see the Jets versus the Vikings, and it was my first NFL game.
You've been trying for a few years, haven't you?
I had been trying for a few years, and it always sold out really, really quickly, but I managed to get one, literally, at the back row, right up the very top. But it was still a very good view. And yeah, it was a good fun day. It was a proper American feel to it, naturally. Like,
Yeah.
they done the kiss cam and the look-alike cam, and every time it stopped, there was music and flares and cheerleaders playing. All that sort of stuff, yeah. Like, yeah, it was nice.
Fanfare.
Fanfare. There was tons of fanfare. It was on for ages. It started at 2:30 and I never got out until 6, but then I never got home until like 8, just due to the queues, and it was really tough getting out of the stadium. But it was good. If you're an NFL fan, I would thoroughly recommend it. Naturally,
Yeah.
it was a good fun day. And I was a bit worried before because I was like, oh, like what kind of jersey do I wear? Like my team that I usually support wasn't playing. Turns out in the UK it's just a big lovely mix,
Yeah.
which is good. And everyone was very wholesome. I made pals with the old boy beside me, and he offered me a Werther's original.
Oh, he was a proper old boy then.
Oh yeah, proper old boy. He was from North Wales, so it was a big trip for him. But yeah, proper old boy. He had his wee sandwich and he had his Werther's originals.
Cute.
And
How old are we talking?
he's late 60s, early 70s, I
Oh,
would say.
that's cute.
Or he had a tough paper round, one of the two. But yeah, made pals with the old boy. Didn't take any Wills originals.
Nah.
Nah, didn't want to take that off him.
No.
But it was a really lovely time. I had a really lovely weekend. Again, favourite day was Friday
Nice.
with you,
Thanks.
naturally. But I was very tired come Sunday night.
You were.
I was shattered.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
were a shadow of your former self.
A little bit. I got in and I was probably less attentive than I should have been. Because I was just so tired. So tired.
But this weekend, you can take care of the baby all 3 days.
I'm happy. I say that. I'm happy to.
I know,
Yeah, because
I
I'm
know.
off on Friday as well. So yeah, I would be more than happy to take care of the baby all the time. Me and the baby can go out, you can just chill out, or vice versa. Because yeah, you deserve some time as well.
Sounds good to me.
But yeah, have we been up to anything else?
I went to a baby shower. A baby sprinkle, sorry.
Oh, a baby sprinkle.
Yep. That's for the second baby. Yeah, it was nice. I mean, yeah. It's cute. I had my little niece there. She was taking me out to the garden, back into the house, out to the garden, back into the house, out to the garden, back into the house.
That's lots of.
Just lots of walking around, really,
Yeah.
helping me get my step count done.
Well, she's got lots of things to show you.
She has.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's very important. Yeah, that was nice. Well, it sounded nice. I wasn't there.
Yeah, it was nice. Got a cupcake, got some popcorn.
I didn't. I bought popcorn
Oh,
for today.
Oh,
Sorry,
lovely.
you just reminded me.
excellent.
Sorry.
Okay, cool.
Yep. Okay.
Lovely. We'll do that later.
Lovely. That's what we'll be up to after this. One little thing I'd like to mention.
Yeah.
I've started running outside every day.
I was going to say, because at one point we told them that you were trying to get to a kilometre,
Yeah.
and now you've done a kilometre. You've done
2.7
2.27.
this evening, just before the podcast.
Yeah, you're doing really good with your running.
Thanks, love. Because yeah, I started running semi-regularly, like July, August time. Then I stopped because I was too busy. Then we were on holiday and all that sort of stuff. And then I thought, I'm going to run every day in October. Or I'm going to try to run every
Yeah.
day in October. And I started off at a K, 1.1, 1.2. Today I done 2.27 and I was buzzing.
Yay!
My shins are killing me, to
Yeah.
be fair. I need to learn how to do things with my shins.
Yeah,
But yeah, I feel quite good about myself.
good. I'm glad.
Thanks, love, and I appreciate your support.
Always.
Yeah. But that's all I've been doing. Quite a lot. I say all.
Yeah.
Quite a lot. I feel like I've been chatting for 10 minutes without any input, or allowing any input. But I've had a very lovely 2 weeks.
Yay, that's good.
Have you had a lovely 2 weeks?
Yeah, it's been alright.
Okay, cool. I'll make sure the next 2 weeks are very lovely.
Yeah.
Excellent. Should we chat about the
Still
baby?
waiting on my sandwich, by the way.
I know, I forgot about it, and I was hoping you wouldn't bring it up. And my plan, like, I know I promised for like this time.
Yep.
My plan was to do it at the weekend, but then I forgot I was so busy at the weekend. So,
Oh, you got a free weekend this
well,
weekend?
yeah, I was gonna say I will do it this weekend. One day we're going to a place for food, so I'll do it the other day,
All right.
or any of the other days.
Okay.
But I promise you I will, because I was thinking about it. And I was like, oh God.
Been waiting bloody months for this sandwich.
And again, disclaimer, it might not be very nice.
I know, can you imagine?
I've never made it, and it could be garbage, but the I know you like the individual components,
Okay.
and together in my mind, lush,
Okay.
but it's the execution of it that will probably let it down.
Well, I guess we'll have to find out, won't we?
We'll post a picture of it as and when it happens.
I was going to say post a video of me eating it
All that, if you want.
to see my immediate
It
reaction.
may be a bit sloppy, but we can try.
Okay.
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 Cool.
Sorted.
Sorry, I was hoping you would. Well, I was going to bring it up at the end of the podcast. I promise you I was. I was going to apologise, but we've brought it up now. So yes, I'm sorry, Polly, and I'm sorry, viewers,
Thank you.
listeners. Sorry, everyone. My-
Apology accepted.
Thank-
As long as I get it this week.
okay. Sins will be rectified one day this weekend.
Excellent.
Now that we've passed Sandwich Gate, shall we chat about the baby?
Yeah. Lovely baby.
Lovely. She is a lovely baby.
She's a lovely baby.
She is actually asleep now,
Oh,
everyone,
yeah, I think
which
she's
is
actually
nice.
going to sleep.
Yeah, she's passed out 2.5 hours later, which is good. I kind of merged what the baby's been doing into what we've been up to section for me. I just wrote down here that the baby was unwell, and then we tried to play a prank on the baby.
Yeah. We've been to 2 soft plays,
Oh.
which was exciting.
Oh.
Weirdly, one soft play said she had to wear socks and the other soft play said she had to not wear socks.
Oh.
I believe in not wearing socks because I think it gives them more grip as they're running around and stuff.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Not that she's running, but no, I think she loves it, and it's giving me a bit of light relief knowing or seeing how she might be when she goes to nursery, and she seems completely fine.
Well, I feel
Very
like
independent and very much
Yeah,
doing what she wants.
she's got buckets of confidence,
Yeah,
which is nice
yeah.
and lovely. And as you said, independence is a good word for it. I haven't seen her, but I'll be seeing her on Friday.
Ooh.
Like the music class,
Yeah,
which is wonderful. I'm very excited for that.
yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah, I mean, she really enjoys it. She definitely tries to play with the older kids that are running around, and she can't quite do it, obviously, because she's still crawling. She's not even walking, let alone running, but she seems absolutely mesmerised by them, which is quite sweet. Yeah, she just kind of gets on with her own thing. She played some drums, little mini drum kit.
she did.
Xylophones.
You sent me some lovely videos. That was cute.
Yep, she does love a musical instrument.
She does love an instrument. I'm hoping she sticks with that in some capacity.
Yeah, I think that'd be sweet.
Yeah, I think so.
And I think she has some sort of rhythm. Like she seems to be able to
Yeah.
tap and shake in time.
I think she does as well, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, like she understands things.
Mm-hmm. And I do wonder if her projecting voice is going to be useful for singing.
Projecting voice.
Putting a positive spin.
Piercing screams of joy.
Well, they are joyous.
No,
aren't
they're not
they?
joyous. No, they're not bad, but they're just very loud.
Yeah.
And then when she gets really excited, she's screams the place down, but with like excitement.
Yeah.
Which is sweet. It's better than crying, I suppose. But
Yeah, she rarely cries, which
no,
is nice.
yeah, but that is quite nice to be fair. But we half joked. Well, I half joked. Like I took a video of her plucking the strings of the guitar the other day,
Yeah.
and I thought we'll use this clip in the documentary
Yeah.
when she's super famous in 20 years' time. And she'll be like, "Oh, I got into music because my mum and dad, had a guitar in the house," and then it'll just cut to this little vertical video of her and a nappy going blum blum blum
Yeah. And on the drum kit.
on the drum kit.
Yeah.
So,
Xylophones, all sorts. She loves it.
so watch out for that in 20 plus years' time, everyone.
Yep.
Give or take. She can take it at her own pace.
Yeah. Don't know what else she's been up to. Her big day with Nanny and Grandpa. That was good.
That is good. And yeah, she was a little bit unwell. We took her to the doctors, but she was fine. She had a little viral infection,
Yeah.
which led to a viral rash,
Yeah.
which is a bit scary.
Mm-hmm.
But we got there, so that was fine.
Yeah. All sorted. Everybody's well now, hopefully.
Hopefully, yes. I'm sure we are. I feel pretty good, so.
Good. As long as you're okay, love.
Thank you, I'm alright. I feel great. I hope the baby feels the similar sentiment. I know I mentioned before we started recording, I don't have any bits.
That's all right, anyway, because it's my tidbits first.
I don't have any tidbits. I don't have any fun bits. I don't have any quizzes or games.
Okay.
I am ill prepared.
Wow. And you've had 2 extra days.
Exactly. Sorry about that, everyone. I know you like my tidbits. I think.
Right.
So I think the floor is yours, love. Yeah.
Finally, I can know about myself for once.
Not very fair.
I was not going to talk about myself anyway, because it's me tidbits, not about me.
Your tidbits. Here we go.
Oh, actually, yeah, let's talk about me. You talked about your running. I've now deadlifted 60k,
Excellent.
which is, I think, the most I've ever deadlifted.
Well done.
And I'm getting fitter and stronger by the minute.
Well, you done 3 PBs yesterday.
3 PBs yesterday. Did 3 sets of 10 at 60k deadlifts, which was hectic, and I was a bit shaky afterwards, but it was good.
That is good.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, so feeling good.
You look good.
Thanks, love.
And then I can see the progress you're making, so I'm very proud of you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you're doing great. And you'll soon be able to deadlift me.
Ooh,
Well, you're a bit off, but it's just because I'm heavy.
interesting.
Well-
Yeah, but if you're running all the time, maybe you'll lose some weight. I'll work on my deadlifting, and then maybe by the end of October I can deadlift you.
I don't know if it will be that soon, because the other day I weighed in at 96.
That's right. I'll yeah, pump myself up.
Okay, cool.
I just need to do one. I won't do like 10 reps. Just
You could
one.
probably do one, yeah.
And you've got to hold yourself really still.
Okay.
Really still.
Okay. So you think you can deadlift almost 100?
Yeah,
95?
one rep. One rep.
One rep of 100?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Sorted.
Okay, we'll see.
Tune back in at the end of October to see if we did it.
Okay, cool. Well, we're a third of the way through, so...
Eek.
Yep.
End of November. End of the year.
End of the year's quite reasonable, I think.
End of the year, I will deadlift Sam, if not sooner.
Okay. I think the lightest I've ever been's 83.
Your birthday is New Year's Eve. For your birthday, I will deadlift you.
Happy birthday. Get on the floor, mate.
That's all you get.
I'm going to deadlift you. Over and done. Your birthday's finished. Get up.
Best present you've ever had, no?
Can't wait, you know.
Yep. Thought so.
Well, yeah, the lightest I've ever weighed was like 80
Okay.
kg. I don't think I'll get to that by the end of the year.
Okay.
But you never know.
Yeah, but we'll meet halfway.
Yeah, we'll meet in the middle. Okay, cool. Let's see how that goes.
Deal.
Wonderful. Sorry, over to your bits now. Your tidbits.
Thank you.
No problem.
So I've got 2 Am I the Arseholes,
Oh.
1 Scottish thing,
Oh.
and then 2 other things.
Okay.
Any particular order you'd like?
Dealer's choice. I don't mind.
Okay, the first one we're going to go with is Lenny Latrine, which was a funny story that I found.
Where did you find it? Sorry.
Tough question.
Okay.
Facebook, maybe?
Okay, cool.
So the story goes, a year ago, a family member was running a triathlon. We gave her an air tag to wear so that we could make sure we saw her cross the finish line. Turns out air tags are terrible for that, but that's beside the point. Obviously, I guess it's not pinpointed enough. Once she finished the race, she used one of the portable restrooms. Basically, the air tag fell out, got irretrievably lodged between the floor and the wall, so you just couldn't get it back in a portaloo. So the OP, the writer, then renamed the air tag to Lenny the Latrine, and has now for the last year been with inexplicable curiosity has watched the porta potty make its way to different locations across the country. It's caused a funny encounter with airport staff when my baggage was picked up by the wrong passenger and showed them the baggage air tag driving down the road. They glimpsed Lenny on the page and decided to hold back their verbal questions, but their questions were written all over their face. I just got an alert saying the battery is low, so I know my time tracking Lenny the Latrine is nearly ending. So long, Lenny.
That's so weird.
I know.
But see, to be honest, I can kind of understand the curiosity.
Yeah.
Because if I knew that, like, all right, this is a way, I can't get this air tag back. Every so often I'd be like, all right, where's my air tag?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's in whatever.
And it seems as though they have other air tags.
Yeah.
So they're obviously just checking
Yeah.
their other air tags at certain times.
Yeah, but I don't even think you need other air tags. If that was me, I would still keep an eye on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know where tags run out of battery, though, but that kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't seem very good, do they?
Apparently not. Apparently you can't follow anybody and they run out of battery, so...
Well, I enjoyed Lenny the Latrine. That was a lovely little
Excellent.
tidbit. Thanks for sharing that.
Not a problem. And then something else that I found is the Scottish one.
Okay.
It's a tweet, and it says, it's 45 years since the best ever account of an attempted crime from the Edinburgh Evening News on the 18th of August 1978. So it's actually 46 years now, but that's fine. And the account goes, whilst they were waiting at the bus stop in Clermiston, Mr. and Mrs. Daniel Thirsty, which is an excellent surname, were threatened by Mr. Robert Cleet. He demanded that I give him my wife's purse, said Mr. Thirsty. Telling him that the purse was in her basket, I bent down, put my hand up her skirt, detached her artificial leg and hit him over the head with it. It was not my intention to do anything more than frighten him off. Unhappily for us all, he died.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. But you know, that's what he gets.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe that's a bit harsh of me. But, like, he's going to rob, like, a presumably older couple if she's missing a leg.
young people can miss legs too,
I
but,
know, but like,
yeah.
you know, diabetes or something.
Yeah.
Get whacked over the head with a leg.
I just think it's quite funny that he's bent down, put his hand up his wife's skirt,
Yeah,
took
detached
her
her
leg off,
Yeah,
smacked him over the head with it. Shame someone had to die, but you know.
you made me think of that video where it's another Scottish video. The guy's rock climbing. Have you seen it?
I don't think so.
And his leg falls off at the top.
No.
Yeah, like
Oh,
his
God.
artificial leg, not
Yeah,
his
of
meat
course,
leg.
yeah. Meat leg.
Not his actual leg. And it just made me think, like, why would you do that with one leg?
I mean, you shouldn't be restricted just because you have one leg,
Oh
should
no,
you?
but then the funny part is, sorry, that's not just that his leg fell off.
Right.
His pal on the ground shouts at him, "Don't stop because your legs fell off." And then somebody remixed into that Michael Jackson song. Don't stop till your leg fell off.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I was like, that Michael Jackson song about people's legs falling off.
I don't know the actual lyrics to that song,
Yeah.
but you know the song.
Don't stop till you get enough.
That's the one, yeah. I'll show you it later. It's very enjoyable.
Okay, sounds fun.
Cool.
Can't wait.
Excellent.
So, then... Am I the arsehole? My uncle, 111 male, gifted me, 50-year-old male, a ring before leaving to go travelling. A close family friend, 2009 male, told me to destroy the ring due to problematic associations with the jeweller who made it. But the ring is precious to me and I would feel guilty throwing it away. Am I the arsehole?
Lord of the Rings. At first I was like, 111? It's like, wow.
I was wondering how long it was going to take you to click.
I was going to question. I thought, oh no, 50 to 111, that kind of, oh no, that's even a bit old for an uncle. Anyway,
But it could be like, you know,
yeah, a great uncle.
older
son.
siblings, younger siblings.
And then when you said 2009, I was like, they were born in 2009? I was like, no, but they didn't go by age. And I was like, oh, for...
Because I knew you'd get it. I was just wondering at what point.
To answer the question, no, he's not an asshole.
No.
No.
You should destroy the ring.
You should destroy the ring. And you can't do anything else with the ring. You can't inject it into space or eject it into space.
Right.
You can't do other bits with it. You need to destroy it. So no, he's not the asshole.
Not the
I
arsehole.
support this 50-year-old nephew. Through thick and thin. Even though he's not the hero of the story, but that's another point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then I have another Am I the Arsehole? It's a bit more serious and a discussion point.
Oh, is this a proper one?
A real one.
All
It's
right,
not.
okay, cool.
Yeah.
I don't mind the funny ones, but yeah.
Yeah.
It's just so I can set myself up
Just, you know, tone of voice.
to not being bamboozled.
Yeah.
Yep.
So am I the arsehole for leaving my cousin's baby with my friend for a bit? My 21 male cousin, 36 female, asked me to babysit her daughter, 7 months, for the day since she lives in the state where I go to college, and I said sure. I babysat her a few times before, so I was chill with it. I had to stay at my apartment this weekend anyway to study. Anyway, my friend came over for a few hours. My friend came over a few hours in and we were just chilling and the baby was near us sleeping in her bassinet. I realised I'd forgot my notebook for my class in my car, so I asked him to watch her while I go get it. He said yeah, and then I left. I was gone 5 minutes since I had to walk there and walk back from the parking structure, and my cousin called me to check in as I was walking back. I told her everything was good and I was just getting back to my apartment since I had to get something from the car, and she was so mad. ? She was really upset that I left the baby with a strange man and someone she didn't know. She was saying how I was being extremely irresponsible and shouldn't have left it out of my sight. Maybe it's because I don't have kids, but I don't get the big deal. My friend is a really good guy and the baby was sleeping, so I didn't want to take her with me. I guess I could have gotten him to go to my car, but I didn't want to have him get up when I could have easily done it. If I was gone for 20 plus minutes, I get it, but it was only gone for 5. I kind of feel bad, but I'm also confused. I don't know if I'm just being dumb or not. Am I the arsehole?
So how long has he known this person?
Well, 21 years because they're cousins.
No, how long has he known his friend?
Oh, I don't know. It sounds as if he's a college friend, so maybe a year or 2.
Probably. Yeah.
I've got 2 trains of thought.
So do I. That's why I'm struggling a little bit here.
I don't necessarily think he's an arsehole because personally I wouldn't expect a 21-year-old without children to understand the gravity of it.
Yeah.
Because I don't think I would have
Well, yeah, you need to think like that as well.
Yeah.
Like, and I understand the mother in this situation doesn't know this person, so to her, this person's a random.
Yeah, and it could be incredibly
Yeah.
dangerous.
Yeah. Which I understand from her point of view, but at the same time, I mean, it's his pal. I'm sure they're close pals.
Yeah.
And it was only a few minutes. Overall, I would say probably yes, because if you made the mother or his cousin or whatever feel in any way panicked, speaking as a parent, then
Yeah.
that's not very nice.
Yeah.
I understand that.
And I don't think a baby should be left with anybody that doesn't know the mother.
Yeah, but from his point of view, I don't think he purposely done anything.
No, I think
Like-
it was entirely well intentioned.
Yeah, for
and
sure.
Obviously, he didn't think that he was doing anything wrong.
Yeah. It was.
And he's obviously a trusted adult because he looks after her seemingly regularly.
Yeah, I think maybe this is a bit, I don't know, naive of me. I think 21 is a bit young to be expecting someone to look after a 7-month-old.
Yeah,
Not saying
unless they're already a parent themselves.
Yeah,
or
exactly. But like, I mean, when I was 21, I thought I was like
Dog's bollocks.
yeah, like, super mature and all that. And maybe I was to an extent, but like looking back now, I'm like, oh, what? When I see a 21-year-old in the street, like, what a wee guy.
Yeah.
Like what a proper wee guy he is.
And now knowing what it takes to look after a baby
Yeah.
and how defenseless they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Defenseless. Yeah.
Yeah, 7 months. But in his mind, he's like, well, she's been asleep for however long. She's just calm and chilling and my friend won't have to do anything. But
Yeah.
yeah, I think mother was well within her right to kick off.
I think so. I think maybe kick off isn't the word for it, but I think she's valid in how she feels.
Yeah.
And that's completely fine. But maybe just say like, listen, I didn't like that because I don't know this person.
Yeah. And
Maybe that's how the conversation did go. We're just reading one person's point of view on it.
yeah.
But it's like, yeah, I mean, if I had to say yes or no, I would say yes. But I think it's much, much more nuanced than that.
Yeah. I think it's one of those things as well where common sense as a parent would be very different to common sense, even like speaking of myself as a 21-year-old. Because, yeah, it's just completely different angles, isn't it?
Yeah.
And in his mind, there was no danger.
Yeah, exactly. It's not as if it's like a person who's known for a week or something.
But hopefully now he knows, and hopefully they've rebuilt the trust.
I mean, yeah. Or maybe he done it purposely so he didn't have to babysit anymore. Maybe it's like...
That's a really risky thing to do.
I know. I mean, I think that's a risky thing to do, But, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fair.
Yeah.
Cool. And then my last little thing was just because I heard the other day, do you know what an auditory narrator is?
No.
So,
Sorry. No.
so I didn't realise that only 33% of people have an auditory narrator in their brains.
Oh, well, like...
The voice in your
hear
head.
a voice? Yeah, okay.
I believe you have one.
It's my own voice, but yeah.
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 Yeah, same. But there are people that don't have that voice at all. So when you read something, there isn't a voice in your head reading.
Well, see, I've never heard the term auditory narrator before,
Yeah.
but I have heard this. I didn't know the actual like numbers or anything behind it.
33% is mad to me. Because,
That is mad. Yeah.
And then I just don't understand how you think.
Well, I don't understand it either, because to me, when I'm thinking it, I'm thinking these words in my head out loud.
Yeah, you're thinking them
Yeah.
in your head and then they're coming out of your
Yeah.
mouth.
Yeah, definitely.
So
And
if you don't think them in your head, or you don't say them in your head,
yeah.
how do you prepare for them coming out your mouth?
Well, it's kind of like, it made me think about, I don't know the term for this either, but like some people can't visualize things in their mind.
Yes, yeah.
Like, so I can visualize anything, I think. Like I can think of an apple. That's a good example that people often go to. And I can see an apple
Yeah.
of all different colours and spectrums and sizes, whatever. But some people just can't.
Yeah.
They just don't see it.
Like I can picture an apple and I can flick through colours of an apple if I want to.
for sure.
Yeah.
And like to me, same with the narrator thing, that was always just normal to me. And I'm like, oh, that's just what being a person is. That's what being alive is. Like
Yeah.
that's the process of thinking and visualising stuff. But then I heard about like, oh no, I can't do that. And to them, those people, that's completely normal.
But also, we're in the minority.
Yeah, I think that's a bit strange, to be fair.
I mean, obviously, again, this has not been fact checked, but yeah, I think, and I would love to hear from somebody who doesn't have a narrator. And to be honest, we must know people that don't have narrators.
Well, statistically speaking, probably, yeah.
Yeah.
If it's 33%, then
Please let us know how you go from having a thought to saying a thought.
Yeah.
Without
There
saying it in your head.
There must be something there. Like,
Yeah.
to me, it just doesn't make sense.
Because in my mind, that means that you just, like, you can't think almost. So then anything that comes out of your mouth is not checked first.
Yeah. No, I don't think it's like, I don't imagine it's like they speak and they're like, oh. Like,
Where did that come from?
I didn't mean to say that. Like, I imagine they have a process where they want to say something,
Yeah.
but they just don't hear it. But does that mean, like, if they're reading a book, then they don't hear?
Well, that's the thing, yeah.
Because I do voices and stuff in my head.
Exactly.
Like,
yeah.
do they just, read and absorb the words on the page as opposed to going, ooh, and that?
Yeah,
you know?
and imagine
Yeah.
because obviously a lot of books will describe a scene.
Yeah.
So then I build a scene, I build pictures of the characters in my head and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Like I remember reading Harry Potter and then the Harry Potter books come out, films come out, and you go, oh yeah, that really looks like Hermione, because that's what Hermione looks like in my head.
Yeah. Okay.
But some people can't or don't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is bizarre, because I have heard, again, of this, but it doesn't quite make sense to me.
Yeah.
It's very interesting. So yes, if you are someone like that, please do let us know.
Yeah.
Because that would be super fun to learn more about and read about, and
Yeah, I would love to know.
I would love to narrate what you write in my head. you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's curious.
It is curious.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
I enjoyed that. Yeah.
That's all me little tidbits.
Oh, I enjoyed those little tidbits.
Thanks, love.
Thoroughly enjoyed that.
Woo.
Again, I don't really have any tidbits. I was looking at some there, in case you're wondering what I'm doing, because I don't have any now. But what I was doing is I found this subreddit called Hypotheticals,
Oh.
and it gives you a lot of. Oh, it's usually like, would you do this for this much money? Sort of thing. And a lot of them are dead easy.
Okay.
Like, obviously, of course you would. Again, I'm not going to give examples because I can't see any. But there's been a few that I've read over the past few weeks where I'm like, oh no, that is actually quite food for thought.
Okay.
So I'll bring some next time.
Excellent.
Sorry I don't have any this week.
Well, by the next one, we'll have been up the road.
Oh, here's a very quick one.
Oh,
Sorry,
okay,
just found a very quick one that I've never read before. It's all in dollars, but let's say it's pounds.
Okay.
So you get £100,
Sure.
right? Every time that you enter a password correctly.
Okay.
But if you misspell the password, there is a 1 in 1,000 chance that you die.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Would you take that hypothetical situation? If I could grant that ability to you, but once you've taken it, you can't then rescind it. That's your life from now on.
So if I enter a password wrong 1,000 times, I will die. 1 in 1,000 chance of dying.
Yeah, so if you misspell it or enter it wrong, 1 in 1,000 chance. So if you do that 1,000 times, statistically, you should just die.
I'm not gonna lie, I do put in my passwords wrong quite often.
Me too. Me too. But in saying that, I think if I knew this was on the line, I would be much, 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 much more thorough about it.
Yeah.
To the point where even if I know all my passwords now, I would change them all, and I would have a very, very strict register of them.
But I think if you're gonna do this, you're not allowed to reorganize all of your passwords. It has to be just like that.
No, I think well, there's no rules other than what I've said.
Okay.
So in my mind, it'd be like, get them organised, write them down 2, 3, 4 times.
Now I accept.
And then, because that one I think's quite easy.
Yeah.
Like when you think, 1 in 1,000 chance, that's not that low.
But also, would I just log in and log out of stuff for like a week and just be a millionaire?
You could probably do that.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll do it.
I'll find some more actual fun ones, because there's some actual funny ones, and then there's some that are thought provoking, and then there's some that are like why have you wasted
Why?
your time? Like, why
Why are you here?
why have you wasted your time on this one?
Okay.
But, prepare for next time, everyone.
Excellent.
There's going to be some fun hypothetical tidbits.
Woo!
Here we go. But that's it from me.
That's it from me.
Do you have no, I was going to say, do you have anything else? But I asked that after you said it. So thanks for listening, everyone. Again, you're more than welcome to drop us a follow across all the socials and all the podcasting platforms. Whatever your favourite platform is, we're probably there, whether it's Spotify, Apple, all that good stuff. All the links are in one cosy, nice,
little link tree.
consolidated link tree.
Excellent.
So feel free to follow us there or everywhere. Or nowhere at all.
Follow us everywhere.
Drop us a message, especially if you're someone that can't think or visualise things.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, would love that.
What we were just chatting about.
Yeah.
And we'll be back in less than 2 weeks at this point.
Woohoo!
Thanks for sitting and chatting with me, love.
Thanks for sitting and chatting with me.
I love it. It's my favourite part of the month or the fortnight.
Me too.
Excellent. Bye, everyone. I'll see you later. That's the pod.
Bye bye. Love you. Bye.